If you would have invested $1,000 into Solana on January 1st, that investment would be worth over $60,000 today. So as we look towards the end of 2021, there is definitely huge potential to identify more altcoins that will explode in value over the coming weeks and months. In this video, I want to pay attention to 5 altcoins that I feel could be due for a huge breakout upward. And the best part about these altcoins is that no one is really talking about them. So we're going to jump in and take a look at the use case, the team, and the tokenomics behind these potential 100x altcoin projects, as I explain to you why these 5 should definitely be on your radar right now. You all know I don't like to waste any time, so let's get started with this video right now. All right. My name is Jason. The channel is a chain of blocks. Not gonna waste any time, guys. Let's jump in. First altcoin up on the list, Origin Protocol. And this is really cool. OGN is the ticker if you're looking for the coin or the token. Bringing NFTs and DeFi to the masses. So what they essentially do is they allow anybody to come and create a decentralized or a DeFi marketplace on the blockchain. And look, you can come and you can shop here. And what I like about Origin, there's a few things, right? I like their use case, but this team is advanced, right? This is a lot of people that they were like early pioneers with YouTube, early pioneers with Google, some people from PayPal that came over as well. Very, very strong team as you look through this team here. So I love that when you're coming across a project, and this team has background in big business ventures. So they have big ideas and they have the background and pedigree to back it up. And when you look at the token here, OGN, this is the OGN USDT chart, and this is the daily chart here. And we're right here, this token currently trading at about $1.13 USD. And look, we've been in this area right here where we have this upward sloping channel, and we've had this very strong resistance here. It's right at about $1.20 is where I see it, maybe $1.19 to 121 level. But we've bounced off that area of resistance 3 times and 4 times off of this upward sloping trend line on the way up here. So look, I think there's a very strong chance that we could push through here. As you can see, if you look at the RSI as well, would look the opposite way. Like there's less momentum coming in on the RSI as you're moving up. So that generally is known as a bullish divergence and good for the upward price movement of the token. If we do shoot above here, the area of resistance to look at here is probably about this area of about 190, 192, and that corresponds here to this area of resistance that we've seen in the past all the way back here, and also this area of the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. So OGN, I think if we can break through 120, guys, this area of 120, and I'm recording this on August 31st, but I think breaking through this area of 120 could lead to a smooth path up to about $2, about $1.95 to $2, guys. So take a look at OGN, look at their use case. And here, if we want to look at CoinGecko, currently trading at the time of this recording, I'll refresh the page, currently trading at $1.13, guys. So OGN, Origin Protocol, first up on the list. And I want to move over here, guys. This has been around for a little while, and when I first heard about this, I kind of thought it was a little bit of a joke, right? This is Pirate Chain, and their token or their native coin is called R or ARR, goes along with the pirate thing. And I kind of thought this was a joke, like I said, but their technology is real, and it's different than some other blockchains. So their emphasis is on privacy. So they are completely private blockchain, and they use ZK snarks, so basically zero knowledge proof. So what that means is when you're sending a payment, right? Like if I'm sending an R coin to you, no one on the blockchain aside from me and you is going to know what that is. So you're not going to see the sender information or the receiver information. You're just going to be able to see the amount that comes through. So it's private. It was started on a completely fair launch. There was no pre-mined coins, nor was there an ICO. So that's always good when you look at possible regulations or SEC coming in and shutting things down. So the total number of R will number just under 200 million. Block time is approximately 60 seconds, and reward halving will occur every 388,000 blocks, or about every 270 days. But what's cool about this is not only do they record transactions on their own blockchain, they also record transactions on Komodo and Litecoin as well. So very low chance of a 51% attack, because you would actually have to attack all 3 of the networks in order to do that. So it's an interesting project, and If you look over here, available right now on KuCoin and all these other places as well, CoinEx, Gate.io, you guys are always asking where I can go and get the token. And if we look over here at the R token, ARRR, Pirate Chain, currently trading at $3.37 USD. And look, I'm not saying this is going to take over and be the #1 blockchain, but it does increase the capabilities of Bitcoin. It is nice, there's definitely a niche and a place for privacy, right? People are going to want to do that, whether it takes the place of KYC or AML requirements, whether we use this for some sort of security layer. I definitely think it has its place. So definitely take a look at this, guys. 337 right now for the R token. Pirate Chain is #2. Let's move it along here. I want to move it over here to the third on the list here, and that is MoonRiver. And MoonRiver, look, we've been talking a lot about Cardano recently, and Polkadot obviously is one of my favorite projects as well. MoonRiver essentially brings Solidity smart contracts to Kusama. And what that means is eventually Kusama, all these parachains that are now launching on Kusama, MoonRiver is one of them. They are now live on the Kusama network. These parachains will move over to Polkadot. So we just talked about this, right? Cardano just announced that they have an ERC20 converter where you can use Ethereum smart contracts on the Cardano network now. This is the same thing, but for Polkadot. And this didn't get as much attention. No one really talking about it that much. But MoonRiver, or MOVR, which is their coin ticker symbol, is a really, really cool project because, look, we talk about interoperability and we talk about the ability to cross-chain liquidity. So you have Polkadot, you have Ethereum. These are two top 10 cryptocurrencies and top 10 blockchains. So the ability to move and use liquidity amongst both is very, very powerful. So MoonRiver smart contract platform goes live on Kusama just 2 days ago. They recently won the parachain slot last month, and Kusama is coming out with their next round of parachain slots. They've been doing them 5 at a time. So look, this is really big news. They were one of the first 5 to achieve that parachain slot. And when you look over here, WanChain and Moonbeam partner to foster DeFi interoperability via MoonRiver. So look, it's all about interoperability, right? And WanChain's a really cool project as well that really fosters interoperability. So look, I always say the one that masters the interoperability will win because you will see which chains are necessary and which chains can just go by the wayside. So I like that. And if we look over here, guys, Kraken also adds support for MoonRiver as Kusama parachain. So look, now that they've been added as a parachain, they've launched, they've deployed on Kusama, Kraken now adding support for that as well. So just adding for adoption, adding that interoperability to this network. And if we look over here, MoonRiver MOVR currently trading at $165, just over $165. Obviously, guys, like this is a more expensive token, but if you were to look at the tokenomics, it's all about the supply of the actual token. So don't shy away. If you have $1,000, if you have $50, all of these are divisible, guys. So you don't have to buy whole tokens or whole coins. Don't shy away from high prices if you feel that the project is legit. All right, so that is #3, guys. I want to move it over here to #4 on the list, and it's called Vector Space or Vector Space AI. And I don't have a lot of technical analysis on this one, guys. I just happen to like the project. And sometimes, like, that's all that it takes, right? You can just support something if you think there's a validity in the use case, and it's just something that you're interested in, right? And what they're doing, I think, is really, really cool. If you look over here, we are particularly interested in how we can get machines to trade information with one another or exchange and transact data in a way that minimizes a selected loss function. And they're focused on what is called context-controlled NLP or NLU, so natural language processing or understanding. And basically they can take their AI technology and their machine learning technology, couple it all together. And what they've used this before to do is make predictions of the S&P 500, as you can see right here, but also can determine if price correlations have similar concept or keyword correlations. They can scour the internet, analyze a bunch of language, whether it's spoken word or text. And look, they can do other things as well. You know, which drugs have potential hidden relationship with other drugs. So this is really, really next level stuff. And they're combining some of the hottest industries and hottest technologies that we have right now, right? Machine learning, AI, and they're doing it on a blockchain, right? So this is very, very interesting to me. And again, I don't have a lot of technicals to back this up, but look, if you are interested in vector space AI, currently trading at $5.21. And I'll bring up, we can take a look here where it's trading. Currently, you can get this on Uniswap or ShibaSwap, CoinMetro, or Probit, guys. So I think it's a really interesting project. Look, not something that I'm going to put my entire life savings into, but like this could be one that really breaks out hard if it gets, you know, the right type of promotion, right type of partnership. So definitely think you should take a look at VXV or Vector Space AI. And we'll move it over here. This will be last up on the list. And I don't think this is a new project for anybody, but Tezos. And look, I think Cardano is getting a lot of traction, obviously. Polkadot now with the release and the announcement of new parachain slots coming up from Kusama. Obviously, Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum getting much deserved and attention as well. But Tezos is its own blockchain. And look, it's fast, it's scalable, and I don't really think it's going anywhere, guys. If you look at it, institutional grade security, governance by the people, they have their own coin, obviously, which is called XTZ. And look, one of the things that just turned me on recently and got me searching a little bit about Tezos, I'm a Mets fan, Steve Cohen, who's obviously the owner of the New York Mets, but also the CEO and founder of Point72 Asset Management. He has recently become a big supporter, not only of Tezos, as you can see, they are a #1 sponsor now for the New York Mets. And look, you could be saying like, who cares, right? But it's about getting your name out there. It's putting your name in center field. And when people watch this on TV or go to a game, what is Tezos? And they look it up on their phone, and it just promotes adoption and it gets people talking about it, guys. So I think that is a big deal. And if you look at the chart for Tezos, actually looking pretty good in my opinion, right? Bottom out here as most cryptos did here back, about a month ago, but has been rallying up quite nicely. And I have the Fibonacci retracement drawn in here from the previous high, which we saw back up here. But it's kind of interesting because you see it just finding support, finding resistance, finding support, finding resistance. And I think we're going to move up because we've been setting higher high, higher high, higher high, also higher lows on the way up. So looking really nice for Tezos here. And if you look at Tezos XTZ, currently trading at $5.16. And look, I think the technicals look good on this one, guys. Of course, do your own research, but I think Tezos could be primed for a breakout, right? Just to get it where the levels where it should be, because like I said, it hasn't received a lot of the attention or the notoriety we've seen from some of the other crypto blockchains. So let me know what you guys think. If I left anything out, put it in the comment section, guys. Until the next time, be safe.